Now, I said two separate Ellis Islands. Why? You do want to make a rule. You make a law. This needs to be a law. Larry's going to make a law. Yes, they may not be owned by the same company and or holding company. They may not be because, to your point, Rudolph, if one company owns them all, the market doesn't decide the price, and I don't want that. So that there is a caveat to all this. There has to be one law that gets into place, which is they may not be owned by the same company or holding company. They may not. They may not. They may not have any ownership linked. There must be separate organizations with separate companies. Why? Because if they do that, then the market makes that happen. But the second piece, you want to make sure that people are safe. If it's a monopoly, they won't be, because monopolies always screw people over. Monopolies are bad. They always are every time. Government's a monopoly, of course. So if it's a monopoly, they'll go, we're going to keep you in a crappy hotel with crappy services, with crappy everything. But if there's at least two, and so there'll be 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 20 owned by different companies, right? You might make a rule that maybe only 10% can or something like that. But whatever rule you want to make to break monopolies, I don't care. I'm open to whatever rule that is. Because now then people go, I don't want to go to that place. Why? They treat people like garbage. These are the good guys. So they go over there. So if you treat your people like garbage, no one will go there. They'll go to the other one. You'll lose all your money. Remember, corporations aren't evil. They're apathetic. They don't care if they hurt people. They don't hurt people. They just want to make money. So if you create incentives for them to do the right thing, they'll do the right thing. Not because they care, because the right thing makes them money. So if you set up an environment where the right thing makes them money, they'll do the right thing. So competition by default makes them do the right thing. Monopoly by default makes them do the wrong thing.